I'm just gonna call you Zeppelin.
So sad. We have matching hands.
Actually, he doesn't go meh. He goes like. Oh, just kidding. I want to crawl on you.
It looks so good.
So dirty. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a guest. Two guests, actually. This is a brand new rescue this is my cousin Sarah, by the way. This is Ryan's cousin, so my cousin, yeah. This guy, we're gonna need some help naming. I was sent a link to Craigslist and this guy was found, the picture was him like in a trash can, like at the bottom of a trash can. So I texted the guy, I was like, so what's going on here? Like, can you tell me a little bit about your guy? And he said that he found him running through the backyard. It was in like LA, so Sarah lives like—
Ow! You dickhead! You need some lessons.
Normally I would give like a new animal like a few weeks before I would pull them out and film, but unfortunately Sarah is only here for today and she's leaving, so we're gonna make this quick. Oh, I forgot to say it, I am being a bad YouTuber. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoy watching rescue videos, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. So I saw him in the bottom of a trash can, texted the guy, and the guy was like, he was running through my backyard, and I'm like, that's crazy. So what you said your first theory was?
I thought someone probably let him out because they couldn't figure out how to take care of him correctly. A lot of people think that iguanas are good pets for children, and they absolutely hate loud noise. They hate change. They hate being handled incorrectly. So this little guy was probably accidentally let go. You can tell by his tail. It's in pretty shitty condition.
It's really bad. If you guys can see, like the scales pretty much stop right there. Almost like it was like his skin was filleted off or something. It's like really not great.
He'll heal up. My iguana was very similar when I first got her. The front tip of her tail, about this much, was about almost bone, and now she's perfectly healthy and happy.
So since Sarah lives in LA, I texted her and I was like, hey. And so she was like, literally like what? 30 minutes after we stopped texting, you broke your frickin' wrist?
I got a little wine drunk off box wine.
Box wine.
Fuck me. I got a little drunk off box wine and was feeling myself.
Try to do a high kick, you know, fell.
I swept myself off my feet, all right? It was a really impressive kick. Bro! You thought. It's a burrito!
So she went down to get him and he was still in the trash can.
I went to go get him right after I left the hospital in the morning.
You went down to get him and he was still in the trash can.
He was still in the trash can, and you had asked the gentleman to give him water and a little bit of food. So he did his very best. He was more terrified of the thing than anything else. And he had 3 very small children that were very much interested in seeing what the iguana was about. I had my best friend Giselle come help me because of this thing. Giselle also has a ton of experience with the iguanas, so I knew that she'd be able to definitely help me out. She explained to the little kids like how to touch him, which was really, really cute. And the guy was originally asking $60 for him.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, so he told me he was gonna take the iguana to the shelter, and so then Sarah talked him out of $60. She was like, how about 20? Like, you literally found him and you were about to take him to the shelter. So then you took him home and like let him chill for a little bit, and he's got a lot of stuck shed around his little ridge in the back and stuff. And tell us about the coloring.
He's pretty much black. This is just from not getting enough UV lighting, like improper care. He's probably been having like the worst diet. The color of the iguana is absolutely a show of what they eat, and he's been not eating very good stuff. You are pissed at me. Look at that.
He's mad.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
He's probably been eating insects, and iguanas are vegetarians.
He's a very docile, chill little dude. He's still trying to like figure things out. He still doesn't have a name.
We need a name, so leave a name down below and let us know what you think we should name him. He will also be available for adoption in a couple months. I just bought him a really, really sweet cage that was giant. It was actually coming off the Penske truck tonight, and it was supposed to be delivered. We got him all the stuff at the pet store. We got him like this giant, we're getting a giant branch, like all all this good stuff, and they dropped it off the frickin' Penske and broke it.
Boo!
Big thumbs down. So it's not gonna be here till Tuesday, but thank goodness I have an open space in my reptile enclosure. So we got him his UVB light, his heat light, and he ate some of his salad today. We made him a really nice salad. And so he's doing better, and I'm hoping like in like a few months he'll be bright green like he should be. Oh, but yeah, he's really sweet. When I was little, my dad had an iguana and he was so mean. He would bite my dad, make him bleed. It was really not pretty. But someone asked me on Twitter if I would consider adopting him out to them, and they lived in Arizona. Sadly, you know, you need to live in California because you know, the situation ever arise that you can't keep him, I would want you to return him to me. And in Arizona, I don't think that'd be quite as easy. So
from my experience, I'm pretty sure he's about 1.5 years old in comparison to how old how big he is in comparison to how big my iguana was when I first got her. So he should get even bigger since he's a male, and he'll probably be about 15, 17. So this is a really large commitment, and it's not for a child. If you're planning on getting a lizard for your child, maybe think more bearded dragon, because they're kind of like small dogs and they're okay with being handled. Like iguanas,
they whip you with their tail. They have razor sharp teeth in there that can literally almost take your finger off. Like they could pretty much completely fillet your finger off if they wanted to. They also require a fresh salad like every single day and a high humidity in their tank. And they actually sweat and blow it out their nose.
So it makes everything permanently dirty.
Yeah, and also aside from those things, you need a giant space for an iguana. As these guys get bigger, you pretty much need a 9-foot enclosure by like 6 feet. They like to climb. I mean, a lot of people pretty much just give them an entire room when they're full grown. So definitely a really, really big commitment, and something that you shouldn't take lightly. It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna get an iguana. Like they're a big commitment in many different ways. Not an easy
They just
animal
don't
to take care
stop
of.
growing.
Yeah.
I've changed Leo's tank 3 times now.
Yeah.
And I've had her for 3 years.
So we're gonna be doing some soaks with this little guy. There's stuck shed right here on this ridge. And we're gonna work on getting his color back to normal. And I think I'm gonna have a vet take a look at him just overall. And I also want a vet to take a look at his tail, because his tail looks pretty messed up. He's a really good boy though. So I'm super excited to like just freaking spoil the absolute shit out of him. Huh.
Stop looking at me.
Yeah. So leave your name ideas below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And once I get his other cage that they broke pulling off the moving truck today, I will have it on Tuesday and I will put that together. And if you guys want to see another video about that, great. But you will definitely, and maybe I'll be able to make that. But if you want to see sneak peeks and stuff, follow me on my pet Instagram, which is KristenLeannimal, which is already in the description box below. If you can't remember that, the link is right there. Just click it. And we need name ideas for like the 17th time. So leave us some name ideas. He's got the longest toes.
It's so great. I love it so much.
Look at your long toes.
Look at his belly.
One of his nostrils is a little messed up as well.
Look at those big, strong man pecs.
I think that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you in the next video. Say bye to everybody.
See ya.